Where do you start? You want to get involved in boxing so that you can improve your fitness, maybe self-defense reasons, improve your confidence. You might ultimately want to compete, but how do you start out? How do you get the ball rolling and avoid bad habits? Well, boxing's massively popular. I just read a survey in 2023. Some 675,000 people here in England alone did some kind of boxing. There are over 1,000 registered amateur boxing clubs like this one. That's about 27,000 competing boxers. And that's just amateur boxing. That doesn't include all the white collar stuff and the personal training stuff. And there's no, it's not surprising that it's so popular, especially when it comes to wanting to improve your self-defense, wanting to build fitness, confidence. Well, I've got a little thing here that'll help you get going. 5 minutes a day, okay? It's a simple drill. This is about upping your game. You're really going to enjoy this. Before you get started, if you're really serious about starting this off in the right way, go and download my book, The Beginner Boxer Toolkit. It's a free book. You get 7 tools, how to prepare yourself, your mindset, how to set up your own home gym, the 10 core skills that you need to learn, how to lay down the ideal training regime, how to build power, how to build speed, how to do the right kind of shadow boxing, how to work the heavy bag. After you've watched this video, click the link below, or there'll be a link at the end. Go into your email address and I will get that book to you. Okay, let's think about some really simple things. 5 minutes a day. What you need to do. Number 1, a line of tape on the floor. Simple straight line. If you can lay this out in front of a full length mirror, that's perfect, okay? Because a mirror is a great coach. You can see everything without constantly looking down. Step number 1, just learn a simple stance. If you're left-handed, your right leg's up front. If you're left-handed, your left leg's up front. So on that line, step back, front foot 45 degrees, hands up, palms in, chin down, balls of the feet. And that's your boxing stance. The line on the floor always goes from the toe to the heel. Shoulders turn towards the opponent, hands stay in the guard position. Try and stay in this stance as much as you possibly can during all of your work. Then we want to think about how to move forwards and backwards. So if we want to move forward, we push off the back leg, stretch the stance and then close the stance. If we want to move backwards, we push off the front leg, stretch the stance, close the stance. The big problems that happen here, 2 main things. As people move forwards and backwards, they lose the line. That's a problem. You're walking a tightrope, no good. So using the mirror and the line, just moving forwards and backwards, small movements. The second problem is that people have their front foot pointing straight forwards. I appreciate that in some martial arts, that's the way to do it. Not in boxing. Keep it at 45 degrees. So that's the stance, moving forwards, moving backwards. Then the jab, the most important punch we learn. Really simple, push off the front leg, arm goes out and comes straight back. Important thing, it goes out and comes back along the same line. We rotate our hips so that we maximise the length of the shot. We keep this hand here so we don't do any of this. And when we throw it out, we turn the palm at the end, bring it straight back. We don't sort of bring it back via its mate's house down the street. Get it straight back to your chin. And then you want to learn the backhand. It's a bit more difficult than the jab. So the backhand is about, imagine if you throw a stone. When you throw a stone, you think about the mechanics. You kind of throw it upwards, drive off the back leg, your hips rotate, and the stone goes there. It's like throwing a stone, but you're going to try and throw it straight. So from there, you go. Okay, so that's the move. Straight out and straight back. Hips rotate, front leg bends, front foot stays at 45 degrees. If you don't rotate the hip, or if you lock that front leg, your hips won't rotate. Your right hand or your backhand will never reach the same distance as your jab. The hips must rotate. Okay? So, that's the 5. Oh, one more. How's about making punches miss? From there, the duck. Back straight, arse out, drop the head, and that's it. So there's 5 skills. Stance, forwards and backwards. Jab, backhand, duck. That duck, by the way, that's a jab to the head, it's a jab to the body. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 4 punches you've learned. 5 minutes a day. Lying on the floor, in front of the mirror, forwards and backwards, avoiding the common faults, If you can get to that position within a few days, you've begun, okay? It's never a destination. It's always about the journey. You're always going to be learning. New things are going to occur to you all of the time. Try and learn as much as you can. Cast your net wide. Don't just come to one YouTube channel. Look at many, okay? I'm going to stop. Don't forget, download your book, The Beginner Boxer Toolkit. I'll see you in the next video.